Regarding the latest agreements with VFF and cooperating with FFAV to expand the FFAV model to the rest of Vietnam, what is your personal opinion why VFF choose exactly the FFAV's model to expand? Because there are a lot of different organizations working in grassroots.
I think, first of all, we have been here quite a while. So there's some consistency in the activities from FFAV side. We have been in Hue for more than 10 years. I think they have seen, on the way, they've seen the report from the schools that this creates a better school. And I think they also have seen with their own eyes the activities themselves, with so many children participating, having fun with football. And they have seen the talent development coming out of our program. We know, for example, in Hue Football Club, there's a talent department. About 80% of the players, they come from football in Vietnam. We had some great results with the student team for girls from the province. They won the gold medal in the Central Vietnam tournament. 9 of the 11 girls come from football for all. So, what is the most important from VFF side? I don't know, but for sure, I think they look at this as a win-win situation. And it also, I think in any project, it's also about trust. We know each other, we have known each other for a long time, and we get to trust each other.
How exactly will the cooperation between VFF and FFAV be carried out?
It will be a cooperation on different levels. We have said that for national level, it will be VFF and then the Ministry of Education and Training and Ministry of Culture, Sport and Tourism and NFF/FFAV, who will work strategically on the national level, utilizing the experiences we have here in the grassroots. At the same time, we will work locally on provincial level and on district level, involving then the VFF structure here, which is called VFA, Hue Football Association, and with the authorities on culture, sport and tourism and the Department of Education and Training. And we probably also have to do this on district level. We are not sure about that yet. But the aim is to organize all football activities in the province. Not only the FFAV clubs based in the schools, but any activity here. And this will of course be done step by step, because there is no structure today without the political leadership in terms of the board of directors. And we have offered to find an intern who can work from our offices, who will be trained by us. It will be, the first phase will be a mapping. The second will be to set up structures for first division, second division, third division. It will be to establish some pilots in high school, colleges, universities. It will be qualification matches and then leagues. And hopefully, over time, it will also be a good offer for education, for football education, but for coaches and for leaders and for referees. And of course, we have a really nice web-based tool, Secrets to Sport, which will be available for all football here in the province.
And what do you see as some challenges in recreating the FFAV model in the different provinces?
I think from what we've seen from the evaluation now, I think that there are two main obstacles. One is to make the provincial FA operational, because they have to be there. There has to be a structure there. It should be self-financing in the way that people, when clubs are participating in the league, they have to pay a fee. So it doesn't have to cost a lot, but it should be self-funding in the sense that that it doesn't need help from the outside. That is a big task, and we need to do that in Hue first to make sure that we have enough experience how to replicate that in other provinces. The second thing is about the sustainability, the financial sustainability of the clubs. We, FFAV, have supported the clubs financially pay for the coaches, pay for some equipment, pay for cones, pay for education. And of course, if this is to be done on a national scale in all the 64 provinces, that's going to require billions of dollars. So we have to find another way to do it. School-based clubs in Vietnam are not allowed to have membership fees because that has been misused in some cases before. So the traditional Norwegian way of having membership fee is not feasible. However, we have seen that several authorities on commune level and on district level are interested in supporting the activity because they see the benefit. So that there might be some possibilities for governmental funding. There might be some possibilities for local businesses. We also train the clubs in doing fundraising themselves through different fun games and activities in connection with tournaments and so on. But we also need to find a simpler way to establish the club. Also in our project we have focused a lot to recruit the coaches from the teachers. I think that the future lies within the parents because they will have an interest which is outside only the interest of football because it's their own children that they are working with. And then we will see some differences because in some urban areas where the livelihood is better than in the rural areas, it's very easy to find volunteers to take the role as a leader in the club or take the role as a coach for the team. But in the rural areas where people are working 7 days a week from when it's light in the morning until it gets dark at night, it's much more difficult. So there probably should be a system which is supporting a little bit more in the more remote areas and a little bit less when it comes to the urban areas where people are better off. We need time to experiment a little bit with this, but there has to be another financial basis for the clubs. And I think these two, operational FA and the sustainable self-financing club, those are the two main obstacles. Interest is there, the tools are there, the expertise is there, we know how to do it, but we need to answer those two questions.
So, on a personal note, how confident are you in finding solutions for this, and how confident are you in the future of the grassroots football in Vietnam?
I think I'm very optimistic. The situation we are in now, we are defining together with our partners in VFF and the ministries that we are going to replicate the model. That is like 10 years ahead of schedule from our original strategic plan. The interest is there is no question about it. The competence is there. I think we should be patient. We should not expect to have this done in a year or two. We're talking about maybe a 15, 20-year plan here. But things have surprised me before. The project has grown much quicker than we expected. We have developed step by step from 97 when we had the first meeting up to now in 2013, and we have introduced new elements every year. Actually now we're at the top. We still haven't done futsal and we still haven't done beach soccer, but we will get there too. And then we have everything that any club in Europe have. So I'm sure we can do it, but I say let's be patient, let's take our time, and this will succeed.
Okay, thank you.